the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. On the same shit for a month.
In the worst case, infatuated on the first date. Immersed since the first day, but feelings come and go like birthdays. She throws shade. Cause I ain't take her out for a minute. 2 weeks feeling like I'm winning and I'm boring at dinner. Cause I don't feel the same when I'm with her as I did in the beginning. Guess that's how I'm living. Who am I to do this shit? Who am I to do this shit? Make choices like I'm clueless. Relationships ruined, I don't follow through. Shit, there's no absolutes in this game that I play. I guess you can't trust anything that I say. A promise I make is a promise to break. Sorry to tell you I'm over it, babe. I'm over it.
On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. Yeah, tell me what I wanna hear, babe. Tell me that you need me. Tell me what you find so funny. I promise I'm the only girl that's in LA. Not here just to take your
Money.
Give me other reasons, give me something that I can believe in. Maybe I'm just way too nice. Maybe you should live your life. Maybe I can go live mine. I'm fine, but I'm
over it.
On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you. On the same shit for a month. Don't feel the same when it's done. Yeah, yeah. I know you know we have fun. Feel it till I had enough. Everything happens at once, and I'm not the same as I was. Feel like I'm losing my cool. Tell me what I'm supposed to do. Hyperfixation on you.
Shout out to all my gods and goddesses. I am C, the spiritual goddess, here for another Starlight Report. Yes, gods and goddesses, leave me some crystal ball emojis if I sound okay. How are my babies? Hey, CC Barbie, how's everyone doing? In today's video, we will be doing a full compilation. We are going to be talking about all the drama with Diddy. We're going to be talking about Cardi B, her rant today, and what she has to say about Bia, or lack she has to say. We're going to be talking about everything with the male what's beef. We're going to talk about Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole. Did you guys hear this song? Woo, child. Along with Future, child. And then I'm going to give you an update with Nature Boy and everything of that nature. And we're also going to touch on the full moon. So if there's something you're interested in, let me know. This is like a little mashup. I'll probably chop up the video later for those who just want to see, specific things. But we're going to get into a few things. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Make sure you guys share this video. We are going to chill tonight. So make sure you got your drinks, your cocktails. Make sure you got something you can roll on. Because this is going to be a little good one here. A little treat, okay? Before we get into this reading, gods and goddesses, don't forget, if you do want to support me, you can support me by donating to my super chat or through CaShApp and PayPal. Anything you do send goes directly to my channel. I am a small content creator. Also, don't forget to weigh in on the topics as we go along, because we're going to be pulling up you guys' comments. So make sure you guys weigh in, okay? So before we get into all the celebrity mess, I wanted to just pull for the full moon, since I did not come on and do a live full moon reading. For those of you that's been asking when am I going to come on and do some personal readings for you guys, I do plan on doing some really, really soon. I've just been taking care of myself right now. But I thought I'll pull just a couple cards. We are in full moon in Libra. Isn't it a coincidence, like all of this drama with Diddy in particular is happening with the full moon, child? It's no coincidence. And for all my astrology girlies, if you look at his chart, it was kind of inevitable. I've been reading like the astrology girlies, what they've been saying, child. I'm just saying. But let's go ahead and get into it. This full moon, the energy I'm picking up on is calling for you to really pay attention to your relationships. In particular, what can you do in order to move them forward? Where do you need to cut off? It's all about balance and different things like that. So definitely getting that. For those of you who don't know, we are in the full moon energy. And then we have an eclipse going on. We'll talk about that in the other video. So this may cause you to want to be more social, harmonious. And then when the sign of Libra, it's all about beautifying. So before we get into celebrity tarot, let's just go pull a couple cards for you guys, and then we're going to get into it, okay? All right, so yeah, child, this full moon then came and cut Diddy. All right, but let's pull some cards for you guys just to see what Spirit wants to say before we get into these celebrity starlight. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Okay. What is this bringing? All right, so I feel like for a lot of you, you may be at the point where your peace is non-negotiable. At least that's what Spirit is asking you to do. If you feel like there's someone in your life you cannot trust, or if you're not trusting your intuition even, I'm getting for some of you, your spirit guides are saying like your trust is being called into play. For some of you, it could be trusting people. Maybe there's people in your life that you really can't trust, but you keep them around because, they're place fillers. Let's just be real. Maybe for some of you, I'm getting that your spirit guides are saying you need to trust your intuition about a certain someone. You're being called to really look at things and see things for what they are, not for what you want them to be. And I'm definitely getting a sense of that. For a lot of you, your spirit guides are telling you to really, really just pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain people. Pay attention to that. Are you being around people that aligns with what you want or your purpose? They always say who you align yourself with determines your success. So I'm getting for some of you, you might be entertaining people, whether it's friendships, relationships, whatever it is, that don't really align with who you are, what you are. It can even be family. You get what I'm saying? So your spirit guides are calling you to really pay attention to that for the full moon. And we'll get into that more so when we do deeper readings here. But that's what your spirit guides are saying. I just wanted to pull a couple cards for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you guys are doing for the full moon. Have you guys been doing any rituals? Let me know, okay? All right. So let's go ahead and get into this. I want to start off with... Okay, real quick, I want to start off with Nature Boy. For those of you who haven't catch my other videos, first of all, shout out to Neek at Night. She's been doing really good coverage when it comes to this. Also, Gods and Goddesses, I did do a reading on him. He did get sentenced to life. The reason why I'm putting him up here, I never thought I'd be talking about him again, but I did get some downloads. So those people that you see, well, the person that you see on the left is a Nature Boy. He was a part of Carbon Nation, a cult, a spiritual cult that was started online here on YouTube. And he used his spiritual gifts for bad, okay? The people on the right here are the people that's left. Even though he's been locked up, those are the people that's left that are still following him, okay? So Nature Boy had dreads. I know you probably can't see from this picture. He actually had dreads when he went to jail. And these people along with him had hair, long hair and dreads, but as you can see, they're bald now. Well, yeah, they're bald because I believe a couple days ago, of course, when you go to jail, you know, they have to cut your hair. They were so hurt about Nature Boy getting his hair cut that they all decided to cut all of their hair. Shout out to Nika Knight. Make sure you guys, she did amazing coverage on them. It was really disturbing to me watching this video of them because Spirit was giving me some downloads. So this is just a short update. I want to say this about the Nature Boy cult. I do feel like somebody needs to do what they call it, a 5150 or whatever it is on the remaining members. I do see, gods and goddesses, I see them doing a mass self-deletion, if you guys get what I'm saying. Nature Boy still has a hold on them, and I see him even maybe still instructing them from jail. He may attempt a self-deletion himself, but I do feel like there's going to be one more person that leaves this cult, but I do feel like I just don't get good vibes. I see them all, like, when they realize he's never coming out, and because he's told them he's 3 God. When they realize it's never happening, I wouldn't be surprised if they all do a self-deletion. So I want to come on and say that because I do, not just because I want to be right, I just get bad vibes. So if there's anybody who knows them, if this is your family members or anything, I say get a 5150 or whatever it's called, where you have to call the mental health hospital on them, because I'm not getting good vibes, and I feel like they're going to keep like crashing out over him until they're not here no more, some of them. So I am getting bad vibes. I hate to predict that, but that's just what I'm getting. And that's just what I want to say. So I really do pray for them. I pray they get out of this, because if you look at them, they are really lost, and they really do believe he's God. So yeah, that's what I really want to say about him, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the drama. Sorry to bring it down, but I just want to say that about Nature Boy. If you guys have heard about all of that, let me know. That's just a little update there. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Diddy, child. I was not planning on coming on talking about Diddy, but child, I told you all, if you watch my Diddy is the Energy Vampire series, and I'll leave the playlist, I told you all that Diddy was going to be caught up on more charges, child. Yes, I did tell you. So today, for those of you who don't know what happened, there was a raid at his Miami house and his LA house. Unfortunately, they did put some of the kids in handcuffs while they did do this raid. This has to do with trafficking. According to Rolling Stone, not to say terrorists are for entertainment purposes, everything is allegedly. According to Rolling Stone, there is something regarding, I believe, 3 Jane Does. It could be 3 or 4 Jane Does and 1 John Doe. So 3 to 4 new women and 1 male that made a claim of trafficking. Also making a claim of some deviant things. That's all they had that really kicked off this investigation. So for those of you who don't know, there's been a lot of things coming up against Diddy. It's not looking good. And I told you guys they're going to keep tying him until they push him to the wall. Now, I'm going to tell you the downloads I get. I do feel like Diddy is a cover, gods and goddesses. Diddy did do what he did. He definitely is a deviant. But I feel like he's not the only one. I feel like they got him because someone had to go down. And while I do feel like Diddy plays a major role and he should be in jail, I feel like this is kind of a cover, if I have to be honest with you, because there's more people that he's connected to. So this is my predictions for Diddy. Don't be surprised if we see Diddy crash out. Diddy is going to be mad. None of his powerful friends are standing behind him, and he's going to lash out. I see him calling out a lot of people. He's going to try to make this whole takedown into a movement. He's going to try to make this like, oh, they're taking down a black man. all of this a black leader down, which is bull crap because he is a deviant. Diddy will definitely be arrested and found guilty. I see him being found guilty on multiple charges. If you watch my other videos, I see him being tied with the Tupac. And what's so ironic that this is on the 25th, I believe, anniversary of Life After Death for Biggie. And if you don't know, Biggie did not have a good relationship with Diddy. Maybe in Patreon we'll do some channel messages from Biggie. The vision I get for Diddy, I keep getting this vision when I meditate on a lot of skeletons falling out, like not even a closet. I get like a coroner's truck or a coroner's van. You know, the van they put dead people when you pass away. They put you in and they transport you. I keep seeing like a lot of skeletons falling. That's the vision I'm getting, and I feel like this is only the beginning for Diddy. There's going to be some other celebrities caught in the crosshairs. I actually see, and I predicted this if you haven't watched my Patreon, Jay-Z will have a downfall. I'm definitely getting that. I also see, if I'm being real, Diddy calling out a lot of people that we may love or maybe beloved, beloved in the music industry because he feels like they weren't standing with him. But I feel like it's going to go bad. I also wouldn't be surprised if Diddy, but he might need to be on watch because he might try to end it all. Like, I'm getting someone who is not thinking right. He's definitely self-medicating himself with a lot of drugs. I'm getting. But I definitely feel like there's going to be some other celebrities caught in the crosshairs. Like, this is just the beginning of different celebrities getting caught up. Within the next, I keep getting 5 to 6 years, we're going to see a lot more people being exposed and a lot more coming out. Jay-Z was one of them I did get. I'm getting a lot more CEOs. Some of our favorites, I do feel like there's going to be a lot. I also feel like someone asked a good question. Will he be calling out some of, people from the beige community? I do see that. I see some major CEOs. I feel like they're going to try to push Diddy to take the fall, but Diddy is a small pond to this major trafficking organization that's going on. I feel like, and if you look at the history of Hollywood is demonic, guys and goddesses. We always talking about who's demonic. Hollywood as a whole, it was built on demonic things. Like, if you look at the people who created Hollywood as a whole, you know what I mean, back in the day, and the things they do, people talk about, people was talking about what happened with the Nickelodeon thing. Shoot, if you want to go back to Shirley Temple, to Marilyn Monroe, a lot of these starlights that we look up to, they were trafficked. And I feel like what's going to happen is we're going to see that this never did stop. But Diddy is going to be the fall guy, but it's not going to cover up what's coming out. Spirit is saying this needs to come out because we as a culture, we idolize celebrities. We made them our gods when we don't. And you have people who, they feel bad about themselves because they feel like they're not living up to the standard. Regular people, where your regular life is a lot better than these celebrities. So don't be surprised if a lot comes out when it comes to Diddy. Like I said, I do see him getting jail time. So let's see how Diddy feels right now. Let's get the overall energy of how he feels with everything that's going on. I want to see how you guys feel. Tell me how you feel about Diddy in the chat. Do you guys think he's guilty? Put a 1 in the chat if you think he's guilty. Let me know. Put a 2 if you don't. Put a 2 if you think that this is just someone trying to take him down unfairly. Put a 3 if you are torn. I want to know, how do you guys feel? What is the collective? And let me know what you guys think. Let's see. I'm going to read your comments after this, okay? Okay. Give me the overall energy of Diddy right now. How does he feel? And you know what, Carisha, girl, you need to publicly distance yourself. And she's not distancing herself. I'm going to tell you why she's not distancing herself. Did you guys hear about the flight that people thought that that Diddy was flying to an island? It wasn't him. It was her best friend using his jet, which that tells me you're still in cahoots with him, because why would your best friend be using Diddy's jet? She's been on her story talking about she's flying. That means that you still ain't separate yourself, girl. And you wonder why you think it's a hate train against you. It ain't no hate train, but I digress. Shoot, I already talked about Carisha in my last Starlight Report. If you haven't checked it out, check it out, guys and goddesses. Okay, let's see. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Diddy's overall energy. Diddy's overall energy. Diddy's overall energy. Diddy's overall energy. Yeah, he feels alone. He feels alone, and he feels backed into a corner. I definitely feel like he thought about running. He definitely thought about running, but it's giving me the energy of someone whose hands is tied. He can't walk away from this. If you guys didn't see, or I don't know if you guys saw, how he tried to rebrand or pop out with his kids. That was just a ploy, because Diddy is into some type of magic. He's into dark magic. He's into different things too. I feel like that was his ploy to try to change his image. He's trying to do everything to change his image, but it's too late. Yeah, he knows it's over with. He knows it's over with. He didn't think that it was going to come down to this. Yeah, I'm getting someone who knows it. Did you guys see that video of him walking around in his home? And then he tried to put his house in his daughter's name. The only reason why he did that is because I feel like Diddy has been trying to protect his assets. Because he knew, he is through gods and goddesses. Like, I'm getting someone who, if I'm getting a vision, it's like a piercing in the heart. Like they took the vampire out. Like he knows it's done. And I'm going to tell you, Diddy, yes, this is going to come out about him eventually, but you want to know what kicked this off? When I say kick off, what kicked off his protection being removed, because he was protected? When he did that lawsuit against, I know people may not think this, Deleon and Ciroc. No, not a conspiracy, but what happened was he thought he was powerful enough to go up against the big wigs, and he forgot that he is, what they say, you black, okay? They only gonna let you get so far. Not saying that other races don't get caught up, but you have to remember that you're on the string. You're not as powerful as you think. And I feel like we are going to find out a lot more about Diddy. Whatever they confiscated, I hope he ain't saved no tapes or no evidence. Because, baby. Okay, so let me see, Spirit. What else is going to come out about Diddy? Give me some more. L.A. Reid, Quincy Jones, Clyde Davis, Shay's World said all of them need to be exposed. And all of them will be exposed. Oh, yeah, it's not just over with Diddy. They will be exposed. Okay, I'm going to read you guys' comments. Let's see. K. Will said, this has been a long time coming. Jordan and Henry said, it's crazy how his house is in his minor daughter's name. Yes. Yup, his sons was handcuffed. I'm going to get into that. Yup, the best friend went to Antigua. And my whole thing is, like, Young Miami, you still haven't separated yourself, girl? You really riding for this man? Girl, Yeah, somebody said, how you do that to your kids, right? The house is in Chauncey. Is it Chauncey's name? I think the house. No, they said the house was in his daughter's name, and he did that really more so because he seen what's coming up. If you had good legal representation, you know you have a RICO charge. Not to forget. Don't forget about everything that's going on with Tupac. I know people forgot about what happened earlier and them arresting someone, but the guy who's been saying that Diddy hired him to do that. That's another factor. Okay. Okay, let's see. What's coming next for Diddy? Yeah, he's going to try to, when I say this, he's going to try to die on this hill. Like, he's going to try to be stubborn. He's going to try to be boy. You know how Diddy is boisterous? Like how he's loud. He's going to be even louder, but he's going to try to be like, oh, black people need to fight for me. Oh, these celebrities need to fight for me. Oh, I did this, and that. And by him doing that, he's going to incriminate other people. I also see a celebrity coming out and speaking out against Diddy. I see them coming out, but I see them also being exposed because I feel like it's going to come out that they were at some Diddy's parties or something like that. I see someone else speaking out against Diddy and exposing a lot about Diddy. I see quite a few celebrities, big names, that's going to come out. People are going to be forced to pick a side, and there's a reason why some people are really, like, you haven't seen some people come out and speak yet because they know they're also complicit. Let's see. Yeah. Diddy is going to try to, look, this is Young Miami coming up too. Diddy is going to try to, fight this fight. And it's not going to look good, number one. And I'm also getting a sense that, he's going to be even more misunderstood. I feel like we're going to see the unraveling of him mentally, too. This is going to drive him crazy. Young Miami, why are you still here? She's coming up in the cars. I got Young Woman. Give me, girl. I hope Young Miami, you know the vision of Young Miami that I get, and I really do hope I'm wrong about this. I get her standing behind him, going to the courts, trying to wear fly outfits, like, trying to stand behind him like, oh, I'm holding him down. And like, girl, I really hope I'm wrong about this. But I don't think I am, gods and goddesses. Like, I see her, like, trying to stand behind her man and him trying to use her and everything as, like, an image thing. Girl, please, child. Do y'all think Young Miami gonna ride this out? I hope not. Let me know in the chat. Do y'all think she gonna ride this out? Do y'all think she's stupid enough to do this? Girl. Show me more. Show me Young Miami. Show me Young Miami. Yeah. I feel like she's looking at the money situation still. I also feel like Diddy got a hold over her. I feel like she might stick around for a little while, but eventually she's going to part ways. I definitely feel like that, but she's going to look stupid. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Child. Anyway. Whew. Somebody asked, that girl ain't got a lick of sense. No shade. Somebody asked, and by the way, I'm glad JT split up because, girl, yeah. Okay, somebody asked how, what is Misa gonna do? That's, who's she's the mother over, gods and goddesses? Is she Quincy's mother? No, she's Justin's mother. Let's see how she feels about this. How does she feel about this? Because she went off on him when Justin got into that drunk driving. Okay, let's see. how he probably tried to pay her off to be quiet. I'm gonna be real with you. She knew intuitively. She knew. I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to warn Diddy of all of this that was going to happen. She's trying to keep her strength, but I wouldn't be surprised if she goes and speaks out. She's not happy, guys and goddesses. I feel like she tried to, especially if Justin is going to be implicated in some things, I feel like she tried to warn Diddy. And I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if she does say something. She may speak out of turn, I'm saying. But yeah, she's not happy at all. Okay, so that's what we have for Diddy. I will be coming on doing a channel message in my Patreon at a later date. I'm going to see what does B.I.G. feel. We're going to do a Biggie Smalls channel message and see what he has to say about all of this. I did a Tupac one. Make sure you guys check out that in my Patreon. Actually, I might have made it public now, so you can see it on my channel. Just type in Diddy and Tupac. That should be available. But yeah, gods and goddesses, we are going to move on. That is some tea. Woo. All right. Who we got next? Oh, we got Cardi B, child. Cardi B and Bia. Before I get into Cardi B and Bia, I want to first say congratulations to Cardi B. She got a top 10. Congrats. Leave some clapping emojis for her. Okay. Her song, what is it, child? Miami went number 9. It went number 9. There's been some controversy. People have been saying like, oh, child, it's because, she paid TikTok on it. But it doesn't matter. She got a number 9. I told you guys in my Cardi B reading, I see if she does go the club route, it would be better for her. Now, her other songs did not chart. So I do feel like Cardi B, you need to look at this and you need to go in this direction, okay? Now, I wanted to talk about her and Bia because, they've been taking some shots, child. Now, tell me whose side you're on. Are you Team Bia? If you're Team Bia, put Team Bia in the chat. If you Team Cardi, put Team Cardi in the chat. So basically with the Like What video, people notice some similarities. First off, Bia, I know people that like to give Bia flack, but Bia has been out for quite some time. I used to watch her on, what was that female rap show? I forget. But Bia's very talented. I actually like her her mixtape. If you haven't heard that, you guys should definitely listen to that. Bia basically, in so many words, was liking posts about Cardi B taking her style and different things. And then it wasn't just that. It was this song that she came out with now kind of had the same beat of a song by Bia's. Now, Cardi B responded. First, Cardi B's team, Colin, said something like, why would I be on your mood board, this, and that. And then also Cardi B responded, it was like, don't let me drop receipts and different things like that. Bia said, say less. So now, I gotta talk about Cardi B too before we get into how Bia feel. Cardi B has lost her mind, in my opinion. She, to continue to beef, because she did actually say something about Bia today. I'm going to read it on the Neighborhood Talk. First off, let me go ahead and pull this up, child. First off, Cardi B was throwing shots at Bia, right? Talking about, oh, you don't want me to show how you was in my inbox, basically. That's what's giving me the vibe of. Cardi B seems like she's the type of person, if you ever told her a good thing in her inbox, she gonna take it to the moon with that, right? Like, she doesn't get that. I could like you then, but I don't like what you're doing now, right? She then goes and makes a rant, and I'm not gonna play it all. I'm not gonna play it, but she makes a rant talking about how she's not going to respond to bitches in rap beef. She's been doing that for 6 years, which where have you, girl? Because you haven't been really putting anything on the flow, really. She said now she's just going to be fighting. Meet me up to fight. You are 32 years old, girl. Why are you still trying to fight? You just got a top 10. Why are you still trying to fight? You know what? Like, you know why? And then this is what the shade she had the nerve to throw at Bia. So people in the neighborhood talk was dragging her because they like, girl, why are you wanting to fight? Like, she's saying basically she's not putting in music anymore. She just fighting. So she said, and I had to read because her child, sometimes her grammar is bad, but I think it's good in this comment. She said, y'all mad because I'm tired of indulging in drama, but was happy when as soon as I came back online, these weak ass rap bitches, she's talking about Bia, was throwing me shots and y'all was loving it. But when I defend myself, I'm the problem. When I don't want to give into the drama, that's an issue too. You love when they throw rocks, but hate when I catch it. And then she talks about the neighborhood talk. And this page is so negative, yet y'all swear I pay people to be on here. After all the positive I said on that space, y'all took 30 seconds that could be negative and ran with it. First off, girl, I mean, there are blogs. What do you expect them to do? Secondly, you're the one who said you're not going to be addressing anything in rap. You're going to be fighting, which... what sense does that make? You're a millionaire. I always say this about Cardi B, and I like Cardi B's music, you know what I'm saying? But the thing that irks me about Cardi B is she always, like, plays the victim. She plays the victim really good. Like, she throws rocks and then plays the victim. And I'm going to tell you what I wrote down here, because I wrote down some things before notes. Cardi B don't want to battle in rap because she's scared to battle, honestly. She heard Bia was coming for her. This is the download I got. Because Bia said she was coming for her. She heard Bia was coming for her and she got shooketh. That's what this really about. Cardi B doesn't have faith in herself. Be clear. Don't be surprised if her girl persona starts to unravel at the seams. And my thing is, you need to capitalize on your girl persona while you can, because people are starting to see, and if you look at the different comments, people are like really being turned off by Cardi B, because it's like, okay, you come back with these songs, be like, okay, girl, yes, okay, Miami, this is a song, but then you go and do different things like this, and I blame the industry because y'all marketed Cardi B as a girl's when she's not a girl's girl at all. She's just as toxic. The difference between Cardi B and Nicki gonna put in the raps. Yeah, Nicki gonna rant and put things online, but Nicki is also direct, and she's gonna put it in her song. At least she gonna rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just listening to Red Ruby the Sleeves today. What you say? All those botch face photos. She gonna, I don't mess with horses since Christopher Reeves, and I do like Bigfoot. I don't care what you guys say. But see, Cardi B, she knows she can't do that. That's the thing. So you basically bowing out because you know you can't keep up and you can't put it in your rap. It's bull. It's BS. It's BS. And see, you're not going to address Nicki, but you also are scared to come up against Bia. Because Bia can actually rap. That's what it is. Girl, I'm not about to fight you. If I was Bia, I'm not about to fight you. I'm going to address you in these songs. So, let's go ahead. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think Cardi B is scared to battle? Let me know. Let's see. All right, so how does Bia feel about all this with Cardi B? How does Bia feel about all this with Cardi B? Okay. Sorry, I had to go on rant about Cardi B. Because Cardi B, like I said, I like her music. But she is just like, child, she gets on my nerves sometimes with that victim mentality. It's like, shut up and put it in a song. Either get on the field or be quiet. Rap is a sport. Shoot. Do you guys feel me? All right, let's get into it. How does Bia feel about Cardi B. She feels like Cardi B is jealous of her. I'm going to be real with you. She feels like Cardi B is jealous of her. She also feels like Cardi B's team stalks her social media to get looks and different things like that. Honestly, Bia feels like it's a lot of girls that's like that. And for those of you who don't know, Bia actually ghostwrites for a lot of girls. A lot of people don't know that. But she ghostwrites for a lot of rappers, allegedly. Yeah, Bia feels like she got proof that Cardi B watches her page and takes from her. I'm definitely getting a sense like that. Like, Bia knows what she knows. But she feels like Cardi B is trying to tuck her tail. It's giving me the energy. Let me see. How will Bia respond? Do you guys think that Cardi B copied off of Bia? Let me know in the comments below. I want to see what you guys are saying. Let's see. I'm going to read your comments after this. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. What's going to happen next with this beef spirit? What's going to happen next? Cardi B, I feel like when you threaten Bia, that wasn't a smart move because Bia's ready. Bia's like, yeah, your wish is my command. I definitely feel like she's going to bust some shots. It may be in a subtle way, yeah. And people are going to, like. I'm going to get into how people are going to feel, but I feel like people might like the response. Like Bia, and you know what? If on a strategic level, this is smart. This is smart because Bia, you want to prove yourself as a rapper, and Bia is a good rapper. If she plays this right, this would be good for her career. But I feel like she's going to come, gods and goddesses. She's going to say something. Let's see. How would people respond to Bia throwing shots at Cardi? And I'm going to get, how is Cardi going to respond? Let's see. How will Bia respond? How will Bia respond? Or how would people respond to Bia? Yeah, people are going to say she won the beef. Now, I do feel like there's going to be mixed because you have Cardi B's fan base. They're going to be like, oh, who is she to come at her? I do feel like that. But I do feel like Bia's going to get some licks, child. How would the public respond? How would the public respond? How would the public respond? It's going to be mixed, I'm getting. It's going to be mixed reviews. Yeah, people are going to, Bia's going to be very vocal, and I feel like people are going to like what she's saying. They're going to like what she's saying. I definitely feel like if Bia responds, this might help her out a lot. I'm just saying, and I definitely feel like people may like the song, so yeah, I'm definitely getting a sense of that. Let's see, how will Cardi B feel about this? Do you guys think Cardi B is ready for a battle? I don't think she is. I don't think she wants to. But it's going to require her to really show her opinion. Yeah, Cardi B is going to be indecisive about it. She's going to try to lean into like, well, I'm making money, this, and that. Like, you know, but she's going to be indecisive on if she wants to respond. I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah. Cardi B is going to do all that chatter online. it is not going to be good. I feel like she may lash out. She's going to try to show some receipts now, but I feel like Cardi B, let's see. We're going to say, what's the receipts about? Yeah. She's going to try to show how Bia was team her for a second. What is the receipts that Cardi B is going to show? What is it regarding, Spirit? What is the receipts that Cardi will show? Do you think Bia was talking a mess about Nicki? Gods and goddesses? Let's see. What is the receipts? What is the receipts? It may have something to do with Nicki. Yeah, it may have something to do with Bia. Was you talking mess about Nicki beforehand? It may have to do with something that may not like. I feel like their relationship was a short journey, but I wouldn't be surprised if we might see Bia at the time she was Team Cardi, and she may not have been feeling Nicki as much. So that's what I'm getting, gods and goddesses. Let me see what you guys are saying. You guys said you're Team Bia. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I get. That's what I got. I just hope Cardi B I really hope she put it on the floor, child. Instead of complaining so much. I don't know. I'm maybe her fans love when she does that. I'm not really a fan of her and all that complaining. But yeah, guys and guys, so that's what I have for them. Let me know. I will be doing a detailed reading on Cardi B really soon. Leave me some questions for about Cardi B. Yeah, leave me some questions on Cardi B under this video after this live ends, because I will be doing an updated reading before her album drops, okay? All right. Now we're going to go ahead and get into, oh my gosh, what's beef? We're going to talk about the drama between Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar, child. I'm here for it. I love hip-hop, you know. You guys left me some good questions, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. Before we do, gods and goddesses, I'm going to clear the energy. Let me know what you guys think of these next artists I'm going to play. So I'm going to play a couple songs just for a few minutes while I clear the energy and get into this. Leave your questions for Drake, Kendrick Lamar, Future, and J. Cole. We are about to get into it, but right now, let's roll a commercial and then we'll be right back. Don't forget, you guys know how you guys can support me. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, I'm standing on business. Yeah, I'm standing on business. What? I'm standing on business. Yeah, what? So I hope that you listen. I used to make hits. She's stuck in the basement. You know I'm up in the A. Look at the blunt I'm facing. Yeah, your bitch is a trick. Your phone she tracing. And the dudes that they rich. By their shoes they lacing. Oh, you shoot like a pacer. When I shoot like a warrior. The bitch, she said she think you a 3. That's why she ignoring you. And yeah, the bitch is bad. She looked at the girl from Florida. Said, I think the bitch is sad. But she just told me that you're born. Yeah, I smoking in the backwood, yeah. In the back room, yeah. And she like me, yeah. Fuck you, yeah. Yeah, I'm standing on business. Yeah, I'm standing on business. What? I'm standing on business. Yeah, what? So I hope that you listen. She asked for I'm rich, but baby I'm wealthy. Why you just watching my pockets? I don't think it's healthy. Yeah, come and help me. Cause I think my ice is melting. Pick you out to get me. Yeah, I think you're out to get me. Yeah, I'm standing on business. Yeah, I'm standing on business. What? I'm standing on business. Yeah. What? So I hope that you listen.
I was down, but I'm always gonna get back up. Out my range, but I know I'm gonna get that truck. Done losing, I'm about to get that win. DJ, time to get my spin. Cornrows and Tim, don't break our bend. Took a long, long time just to get this in. Took a long, long time to get this spin. Took so long, had to make new friends. And the love disappear when the winds get thin. This greatness you witnessing. Now we jumping up and down, getting feet. Go dumb to the dee dum dum. Twiddling your thumb so you see I'm from. Up top, I don't rock with ops. Break day, we don't watch the clock. Go dumb to the dee dum dum. Twiddling your thumb so you see I'm from. Wall Street where they watch the stocks. Dope boy where they watch the block. I'm looking better than the last round. Just me, no haters up in the background. Don't confuse the high road as a back down. If you're looking for me, bitch, I'm back now. Who's that bitch? Who got the gold and the platinum brick? Pulled up, pop shit, taking risks. Pulled up, iced out, shiny wrist. Dumb. Skirt on the haters, I'ma get this win. When it all ends, I'ma get this win. Tried to quit, but I cannot stop. Can't lose, cause the shit gon' pop. Get down, but I get back up. Come through, don't give a fuck. What? We go up. What? We go dumb to the dee dum dum. We go dumb to the dee dum dum. We go dumb to the dee dum dum. Dumb to the dee dum dum. Twiddling your thumb so you see I'm from. We go dumb to the dee dum dum. Twiddling your thumb so you see I'm from. Up top, I don't rock with ops. Break day, we don't watch the clock. Go dumb to the dee dum dum. Twiddling your thumb so you see I'm from. Wall Street where they watch the stocks. Dope boy where they watch the block. We go dumb to the dee dum dum. Twiddling your thumb so you see I'm from. Up top, I don't rock with ops. Break day, we don't watch the clock. Go dumb to the dee dum dum. Twiddling your thumb so you see I'm from. Wall Street where they watch the stocks. Dope boy where they watch the block.
All right, we are back. Let's go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and start first with Future and Drake. I want to start there first because, child, this is where this all starts from. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Shout out to everyone that's watching this. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So a few weeks ago, Nori, for those of my hip hop fans that actually keeps up with like the podcast, I told you guys, if you're not new here, one of my problematic faves is Joe Budden, one of my favorite hip hop blogs. But he did share a long time ago what Nori had said from Drink Champs. Allegedly, Future and Drake, he already said they had some drama behind the scenes. Now, he speculated it had to do with Drake doing a joint collab with 21 Savage, because apparently, I think, everything's allegedly terrorism for entertainment purpose, all that. They were saying that, Future was mad because he said like that put a dampened his and Drake's collab, and by him like doing these collab with these other artists, like collab albums, that just really makes it so theirs is not anything special. Now, it was also rumored that they were supposed to do What a Time to Be Alive Part 2, but Drake backed out, right? Well, fast forward to this awesome album, by the way, that Future did, collabing with Metro Boomin. For For those of you that don't know, Drake and Metro Boomin actually had beef. Have you guys seen that funny meme of Drake going up close to the camera? That original video was him responding to Metro Boomin because Metro Boomin, I guess, had made some type of comments, and then Metro Boomin responded back with a funny meme or whatever to Drake, but Drake basically called him out a little bit. For those of you who don't know, Metro Boomin and Future are really, really close. You know, you hear when in every tagline, Metro Boomin, the producer, if Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you and all that stuff, right? All right, so let's get into it. So fast forward, Future actually took some digs on his first track. I can't think of the name right now, but it's a really good album. I definitely suggest you guys check it out. And he took some shots at Drake, basically saying ain't no friendship. He alluded to this being all over a girl, kind of. You've been talking behind my back, all that. Like he called him out like you're a fan. For you to be talking behind my back, this and that. Drake walked out of his concert last night or the night before to a Future song, basically saying, "I can't believe you let a girl come between us," type stuff. It's some song by Future saying that. So there's been rumors that Future and Drake, all of this is behind a woman. Like the rumor on the mill is Drake was pillow talking to a girl that they was mutually messing with, and actually that's, you know, it got back to Future. Now I don't know if that's true, but we're gonna pull a child, and then we're gonna get into Kendrick, Drake, and all of that. You know why I said Drake is going through his Queen era? We're all my Nicki fans. I put that about Community Ball. This, I feel like he's going through his quote unquote Queen era. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Messi, he has everybody coming up against him. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's first get into Drake and Future. Where does this beef stem from? Shout out to my fellow barbs. Well, tell me, Spirit, where does this beef stem from? Where does this beef stem from? Okay. Oh, it's a lot of things this stem from. But let me go ahead. I want to pull less cards. I don't need all these cards. Where does this beef stem from? Yeah, I think the rumors of it having to do with pillow talking has something to do with it. I definitely feel like that. I feel like in front of everything, this is the energy I'm getting from Drake, okay? This is the energy, and I'm picking up, this is what Future is thinking. Also, Rick Ross unfollowed Drake. So I'm getting like Drake is one way, and like in front of everybody, like he gives Future praise, but behind the scenes, he may not rock with him as much. I'm getting a sense like there are some things that Future has gotten privy to, and I do feel like it has to do with something a girl has said. But I feel like is it romantic? It's a romantic. I don't feel like are they fighting over a girl? No, but I feel like it may have gotten to them. I don't know why I keep hearing like, do they go to the same braider or hairstylist or something of that nature? I don't know why I keep hearing that, like someone they got that's mutual been like sharing the tea. And it got back to Future. Yeah, I feel like Drake has said some disparaging things about Future, but I also feel like it has to do with why he won't do a part 2 of the album. Spirit is telling me Future do need to take some responsibility as to why there may have been some things that Future is not taking responsibility for. But yeah, as a whole, I am picking up that Drake has been caught red-handed talking. Yeah, I'm getting like snake energy. I'm getting someone who says one thing in front of people but doesn't like really stand on it. Like he feels some type of way. And I feel like Drake, that might be your downfall because you do talk and your team does leak stuff. So yeah, it got back to Future. Also, a money deal fell through is what Spirit is saying. I feel like this is the energy that I'm getting. I'm getting a sense that Drake promised him that he was going to do a part 2 to what's the album? I actually like that album. The joint album they did, What a Time to Be Alive. Drake promised he was going to come through on that, but then snaked him and end up doing something with 21 Savage. Does Future have a problem with 21 Savage? I don't feel like Future has a problem with 21 Savage, but he doesn't like the way that Drake played him. That's the energy that I'm getting when it comes to that. Yeah. Like he may say one thing, but then go behind the back and then talk mess. That's what I'm getting. Okay, how does Drake feel about the shots Future made? How does he feel? Now, you know, I love me some Drake as a rapper. You know, I've been following Drake since Degrassi days, and I do feel like, you know, people are sleeping on Drake. I do feel like Drake needs this beef. From a hip-hop standpoint, Drake has gotten lazy with his music. You know, it's scared. The latest Scary Hours was cold, but Drake, because you know how, and I felt this way with Nicki. Like Queen album was a good album, but Nicki kind of got complacent. You know how someone can win so much they get complacent. The reason why I feel like Pink Friday 2 was good is because Nicki got hungry again. I feel like this is what Drake needs. Drake needs to get hungry. He needs adversity in order to get hungry again. So I do feel like this is going to be good for Drake fans. Like I said, he's going through his Queen era. This is going to be good for Drake fans because I feel like, you know, he needs that adversity. Justice for Queen too. Okay, let's get off of Nicki because I feel like he didn't get the proper, love because of everything. But yeah, let's get into Drake. How does Drake feel about Future calling him out? How does Drake feel? I feel like he kind of knew it was coming. He kind of knew it was coming a little bit. I feel like a lot of people, like the industry, a lot of people know before things are going to come out. So he kind of knew what was coming. He's not easy about it. How does Drake feel? I will say this, Drake, and I predicted that Drake was going to get into a lot of beefs on my last Drake video. I do feel like Drake is coming, but Drake, I do want to warn you. I feel like there's going to be a lot more people that's going to come out and speak to the stuff that they say you do. Like I said, get ready for your Queen era. Drizzy fans, welcome to the Queen era. Drake is going to respond, guys and goddesses, to Future. He's thinking on how he's going to approach this, and I feel like he is going to respond. Now, I do feel like the single is going to get some traction. I definitely feel like that. Let's see. What's going to be the overall reception of Drake responding in the Future? Let me just get confirmation. Let's get confirmation. Will Drake respond to Future? He's going to respond to Future. Will it be really soon? Yes, I don't know. I see Drake either jumping on the remix, or Drake is going to respond in the future. He is going to respond in the future. Let's see. How would the public feel? Because I don't know if you guys been noticing, Drake has a steady fan base, but I do notice like he's not necessarily in favor of everyone. But let's see. How would the public respond to Drake's response to Future? I keep hearing Drake is going to black out. Okay, so I do feel like some of the fans may be disappointed in his response to Drake. Let's see. Well, he's definitely going to talk about his. Yeah, he might actually have someone jump on the track with him. How would the public respond to this? Yeah, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting that Drake is already, if I have to be honest with you, you got people in the industry waiting already to say it's not going to be good. And I feel like Drake may be disappointed in the outcome. He may be disappointed in the outcome. I feel like some of his fans or some people may be disappointed in him, how he responds to Future. I'm just going to be real with you. He may not get the love that he thinks responding to Future. Yeah, I feel like it's not going to be, child, what I tell you, did I say welcome to his queen era? Let's see. How would the song perform, though? How would the song perform? I feel like it's going to do good because it's Drake, but I definitely feel like it's not going to get the reception that he wants. He may be disappointed. I feel like for the most part, people are going to, they may be like, oh, you lost this one with Future. I'm getting a sense of that. How will his and Future relationship end? Or will they get back cool? Let's see. Do you guys think that Drake is going to win this battle? I feel like the public is turning against Drake, if I have to be honest with you. I'm just getting energy like the public is turning against Drake. There's someone that's going to try to bring them together. Yeah. I feel like it's going to be a while. I feel like they're going to be beefed out for a little bit, but there's someone who's going to try to bring them together and squash the beef. I do feel like that will happen, but I don't feel like it's going to be completely squashed. But I feel like there's going to be someone who's going to try to bring them back together and squash the beef, gods and goddesses. Okay. All right. So that's Drake and Future, child. Let's go ahead and move on to, last but not least, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole. Let me tell you, as a hip-hop fan, I've been waiting for this. Now, I will tell you this, gods and goddesses. Tell me who your order is. My order for the best rapper for me, who I'm a fan of, is J. Cole, number 1. J. Cole, for me, is number 1. Drake is number 2. And Kendrick is number 3. I'm going to be real with you. I do feel like they're the top 3. And then, of course, Nicki is number 4. Like, female rapper. But if I have to be real, as far as whose projects I listen to, whose music I resonate with more, it will be J. Cole. J. Cole is one of my favorite rappers, for those of you who don't know. I just adore J. Cole. And then Drake, I grew up with Drake. Like I said, I've been watching him since Degrassi. I've been listening to him since Replacement Girl and all that. And then Kendrick for me. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Kendrick is an amazing rapper. He improved himself on this latest disc as usual. He always shows up. But as far as projects, I like his projects, but I don't resonate with it as much as I do the other two. Okay. But yeah, let me know who your 3 is. I'm curious to hear from you all. In whichever order. But yeah. So Kendrick came on. What's the name of the track? Like That. Future released on the same Metro Boomin album, which is really good. Metro Boomin and Future. He released a song featuring Kendrick Lamar. And let me tell you, Kendrick came in with the guns blazing. Now, I will say this. Looking at the lyrics to First Person Shooter, and then looking at the lyrics to this, I don't know if you guys caught it. Kendrick is actually responding. Think of it from like a rapper brain. I'm glad was it Ice brought that up on the Joe Budden podcast? Kendrick was actually responding. I know people think he's just coming out the blue. He's not. If you go back to First Person Shooter, Cole took some shots. He took some shots, especially when he started talking about. First, he did give props to K-Dot, the big 3. But if you go further in the verse, when he started talking about everybody steppers, so I guess they like breakfast or something like that. I can't think of the line. I'll try to put it on my community wall later. But Cole took some shots. So really, technically, Kendrick is responding. Now, it doesn't like Kendrick had more smoke for Drake, but he also had a little bit for Cole. Child is getting spicy. I do want to point out, too, when it comes to male rap, because I'm all here for the beef. Do you guys notice when it's the men beefing, no one brings up age or anyone being too old or that's taking it too far? But when it's a certain someone, especially in female rap, especially when it comes to Nicki, I just got to throw that out there. You know, I just got to throw that out there. You notice how it's a different response. But yeah, that's neither here or there. Okay, so some of you asked some questions onto why does Kendrick dislike Drake so much. For those of you who don't know the history, this beef between Kendrick and Drake goes far back since Control. When Kendrick made that song with Big Sean, Control. And then Drake went on an interview and responded basically like who's going to want to work with him after that. Drake took offense to that. Now, where it comes to J. Cole, I don't know. There was supposed to be a joint project between J. Cole and Kendrick, but it never happened. So I'm not sure where all of that really comes from, where that beef stems from. But there's something there. So let's ask, how does the guys feel? Let's see. How does Drake feel about Kendrick's response? Let's start with Drake first. How does Drake feel about Kendrick's response? And how did you guys like Kendrick's how did you like this? I was like, oh my gosh, I liked it. My only critique of Kendrick though is I need you to be outside more, Kendrick, because don't drop this and then we don't see you for another 2 years. That's my only thing about Kendrick. You know, he's very introspective. That's my only critique about Kendrick. Like, if you're gonna go all the way, let's do it. Let's see. How does Drake feel about Kendrick's response? Now, supposedly Drake been taking shots at Kendrick low-key too. So, let's see. How does Drake feel about Kendrick's response? Because he sure lit him up. He's definitely not happy with it. He's definitely not happy with the response. Let's see. Yeah. Drake is not, I don't care what he portrays, he does feel some way about this. I don't think he was expecting this completely. Let's see. How does Drake feel about this response? Yeah. I will say this. Drake is working. Drake is cooking. He's thinking about how he's going to respond. I do feel like he's going to respond. I'm definitely getting that. Drake is definitely going to respond. Yeah. This is going to push Drake into his creative bag. I will say this. Like I said, for my Drake fans, he needs this because I feel like this is going to make him hungry again. So I definitely am getting a sense. On one hand, I can see Drake not feeling this, but from a fan standpoint, oh yeah. From a fan standpoint, this is definitely going to push Drake into his creative bag. I'm definitely getting that. He's coming. He's coming. Drake is definitely coming. Okay, how does J. Cole feel about this? I just love me some Cole, guys and goddesses. That's like, all I want to do is see Cole on tour one time because I heard he gives a good show. That's my goal. See Cole on tour one time. Okay. How does J. Cole feel about this? How does J. Cole feel about How does J. Cole feel? Okay. I don't know why J. Cole kind of feels like Kendrick is broke or he's like, let me see. It's like you needed clout. You needed to do this. Let's see. How does J. Cole feel about Kendrick? J. Cole's writing his response right now, guys and goddesses. I feel like J. Cole is in his happy place right now. J. Cole's been waiting for a challenge. If I have to be real with you, Cole's been waiting for a challenge like this. He actually has been. Yeah, he's not hurt about this at all. He's not even taking this personal. He's looking at this as like a rap. Like, he's been waiting for something like this, if I have to be honest with you. So he is working on something. I wouldn't be surprised if J. Cole right now is twisting his dreads, right, and making something up right now. I feel like he's been wanting this. He's been actually wanting this. Let's see. Will Drake respond? Let's start here. Will there be a response from Drake? Yes, there will be a response from Drake. There will be a response from Drake. Okay. Will there be a response from J. Cole? There will definitely be a response for J. Cole. Yes, there will definitely be a response from both of the guys. Will Kendrick Lamar respond back? Let's see. Will Kendrick Lamar respond back? Yes, he's going to respond back. He's definitely going to respond back. Okay, let's see how the public is going to feel. Who's going to come out on top of this beef? Let's start with Drake. Let's start with Drake. How would Drake come out on top of this beef? Oh my gosh, you're going to Dreamville Fest? Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh. You got to give me some good pictures, Nisa, please. And if you meet J. Cole, you got to tell him I love him. No, but you got to get some good pictures. Okay. Let's see. You know how to hit me up. Send me the pictures, girl. Send me pictures. Okay. How will Drake come out this beef? How will people feel about Drake in this beef? I feel like people are going to be surprised by Drake, is what Spirit guys are saying. Yeah, people are going to be actually excited. I do feel like people may be surprised how Drake responds, actually. Yeah, this is what I will say. if you're counting Drake out, I wouldn't count him out just yet. I know a lot of people saying that Drake is not a formidable, what's the word? I can't say it right. He's not a good enough opponent for Kendrick. But I will say this, I do feel like people may be surprised how Drake responds, actually. Yeah, I feel like he might go a different direction. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be like a full-out crash out. I feel like people may actually like how Drake responds. And I will say this. Out of all the three of them who's been on the field in beef, I will say that Drake has the most experience with beef. He has been responding, you know, with the exception of the Pusha T. I know people like to bring that up, but only reason why that Pusha T didn't go nowhere is because Kanye ran and Jay Prince and said, please don't put the diss out. But I do feel like we may be, because people are counting Drake out, they may actually be surprised with him responding. I feel like they may like it. Now, would it be Kendrick? I don't know, but I feel like people may like it. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I said, Drake needs this. Drake needs this challenge because he's gotten lazy. So I feel like, yeah, this may make him hungry again. If you haven't been really feeling Drake's music, I feel like this might be the turnaround that he actually needs. So I feel like people probably may not like his response with Future so much, but I feel like people may actually like his response to Kendrick. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Let's see. How would people respond to J. Cole's? Let's see. How will people respond to J. Cole's response? And I got another download about them I wrote down, so I'll get into that in a minute. How will people respond to J. Cole? Tell me who team you are. Who you guys think is going to win the beef? Put it in the comments below or in the chat here. I want to see what you guys are saying. Well, I will tell you this. Cole is playing this strategic. How will people respond to J. Cole's response? I feel like J. Cole's doing his research. There's going to be a lot of people that actually comes up for Cole. But Cole is going to act. Cole is going to be up for the challenge. Yeah. I don't know why I keep hearing that Drake and J. Cole may have been working on a joint project together. This is what Spirit is telling me. They may have plans to work on a joint project together. Let's see. Will the people be here for J. Cole's response? Will the people be here? I feel like the people will be here for J. Cole's response. The people will be here for J. Cole's response. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that. They will be here for J. Cole's response. Okay. Okay, let's see. Wish we had the same response with female rap. Everybody's so, I'm gonna tell you, I think that's because everybody know a lot of these girls can't match up and they can't rap, you know, so they feel like it's unfair for Nicki to go up against them. But no, y'all need to get these girls to push their opinion. It ain't Nicki's fault that she good. But anyway, let me stop right there. Okay, let's see. How will the people react to Kendrick's response? I feel like Kendrick got something tucked away, guys and goddesses. I don't feel like this is just a one-off. I don't feel like that. Yeah, people are going to love how Kendrick responds. Yeah. I feel like people are going to love. So who's going to win out of the battle? Who's going to win? Let's see. Who's going to win? I can see Drake getting a lot of criticism, though, at the same time. Let's see. Because I told you, Drake is about to come up against a lot of criticism. I feel like Kendrick Lamar may come out the winner of this beef. I do feel like he may come out as the winner, the top of this beef. But I do feel like, will it be between him and Cole? Yes. I feel like him and Cole will be close. But I feel like, yeah, I definitely feel like it's going to be one of those things. Somebody says this Drake karma in the comments for not helping Nicki. What was Drake supposed to do with Nicki and her hate train, guys and goddesses? Y'all, you know what I think people forget? Yeah, these people on the same labels, but they are like co-workers. Do you get what I'm saying? They be like, it's like how when you work at a job, people be like, oh yeah, that's my family, or not my family, but like, you ever hear the CEOs be like, oh yeah, like, oh, I'm thinking of a random place, the Arby's family. They're not really like friends. I'm looking at the comments you guys left me under here. I don't think it's jealousy. It's not jealousy. This is just hip hop. You get what I'm saying? This is just hip hop. This is not karma against for Nicki. This is not none of that. This is just hip hop. These are some guys who had beef for a while. Okay. Now let me tell you what my download I got when it comes to the beef. There will be some type of peace treaty I'm getting, but not before they all drop their diss. I thought they're all gonna drop their diss. Everyone's gonna get their shit off. Like, if to be honest with you, I see that happening. But then afterwards, I do see someone stepping in and trying to make the guys make up. They don't do that with the women, but I do feel like somebody's gonna try to come in, get the guys to patch it up. And there's gonna be some type of peace treaty at the end of the day, but not before everyone drops their diss. So that's what I'm definitely getting. What do you guys think about this reading? Let me see what you guys are saying. You said Drake is gonna crash out. Kung Fu Kenny is the winner. Yeah, I feel like he's going to win. Seems like everyone is done with Drake. The snake, Kendrick ended him. Yeah. I hope Nicki doesn't defend him because he never has her back anything. Yeah. Yeah, but guys and goddesses, that's what I have. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. We've been on here for like an hour and 30 minutes, so I do appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I will chop this video up, and I will be putting in out different parts throughout the week. Make sure you guys have your notifications on because I do have a reading coming on about J-Lo. I don't know if you guys have been seeing her getting dragged, child. I don't know if you guys been seeing J-Lo getting dragged all up and through these TikTok streets. Classmates been exposing her being a pure bitch. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but we're going to talk about that, her and Ben Affleck. I'm also going to, I have a Kevin Hart video I never put up along with pick a card reading I'm looking to put up. And then also, too, if you're my Patreon, I will be putting up the Nicki and Kenneth reading coming up. And then we also have a channel message that we're going to do with B.I.G., Diddy, and all of that. And then finally, I will be doing the Selena video. Should be coming up soon in Yolanda. So if you watch that documentary, we're going to be talking about all of that, okay? But yes, guys and goddesses, I enjoyed kicking it with you guys for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you guys think. For those of you that's watching the replay, I know you will. Don't forget, if you want to support me, I am a small content creator, so everything you give does help me. Even if it's just $1, please donate. That does help me and help going directly into my channel. So I really do appreciate that. And yeah, guys and goddesses, until then, see you in the next video. Peace.